Good morning. The hour of convening has arrived, and the Senate will now come back to order. I'd like to ask that all unauthorized persons exit the chamber. Chair recognizes the senator from the 56th.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning.
Good morning.
On this day in history in 1969, Apollo 9 landed safely back on Earth after testing the lunar module, and the journal has been read and found to be correct.
Is there objection to dispensing with the reading of the journal? The chair hears none, and the reading of the journal is dispensed with. Is there objection to the confirmation of the journal? The chair hears none, and the journal is confirmed. All senators who have bills or resolutions to introduce, please bring them to the secretary's desk at this time. Ms. Secretary, first reading of Senate bills and resolutions, please.
Senate Bill 505 by Senator Mullis of the 53rd. A bill to be entitled an act to amend Code Section 20-2-142.1 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated relating to coursework in the founding of philosophy and principles of the United
Education and
States.
youth.
Senate Bill 506 by Senator Unterman of the 45th. A bill to be entitled an act to amend to provide for a homestead exemption from the City of Beaufort ad valorem taxes for municipal purposes in order amount equal to
State and local government.
Senate Bill 507 by Senator Parent of the 42nd and Senator Harrell of the 40th. A bill to be entitled an act to incorporate the City of Vista Grove into DeKalb County to provide for a charter for the City of Vista Grove to provide for incorporation
State and
boundaries.
local government.
Senate Bill 508 by Senator Strickland of the 17th and Senator Anderson of the 43rd. A bill to be entitled an act to amend an act creating the State Court of Rockdale County approved April 2nd, 1987.
State and local government.
Senate Resolution 946 by Senator Black of the 8th. A resolution honoring the life of Mr. Wallace Lawson Jernigan and dedicating a bridge in his memory and for other purposes.
Transportation.
Senate Resolution 948 by Senator Beach of the 21st and others. A resolution creating the State Coin-Operated Amusement Machine Study Committee and for other purposes.
Rules.
Senate Resolution 952 by Senator Henson of the 41st and others, a resolution encouraging all animal control officers, animal protection field inspectors, law enforcement officers, prosecutors, and judges to seek
Agriculture.
training. Mr. President, that completes the order.
Ms. Secretary, first reading a reference of House bills and resolutions. Just as a point of reference, we're going to assign all of the bills and resolutions to the Committee on Assignments as a reference.
House Bill 761 by Representative Carson of the 46th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Title 46.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 857 by Representative Powell of the 32nd and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Chapter 9 of Title 12 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated.
Committee on
relating-
Assignments.
House Bill 901 by Representative Chokas of the 138th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Part 1 of Article 1 of Chapter
Committee
23.
on Assignments.
House Bill 906 by Representative Taylor of the 173rd and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Part 2 of Article 3 of Chapter 3 of
Committee
the
on
Title-
Assignments.
House Bill 929 by Representative Smith of the 133rd and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Part 1 of Article 2 of Chapter 8 of Title 12.
Committee on
of the-
Assignments.
House Bill 959 by Representative Meeks of the 178th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Code Section 12-8-39.
Committee
of
on
the Official Code.
Assignments.
House Bill 991 by Representative Hatchett of the 150th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Title 31 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated.
Committee on
relating-
Assignments.
House Bill 1026 by Representative Dickey of the 140th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Code Section
Committee on
20-3-499.
Assignments.
House Bill 1070 by Representative Gaines of the 117th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Article 3 of Chapter 3 of Title 44 of the Official
Committee
Code
on
of Georgia.
Assignments.
House Bill 1093 by Representative Meeks of the 178th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Article 2 of
Committee on
Chapter...
Assignments.
House Bill 93 by Representative Williams of the 145th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Article 2 of Chapter 5 of Title 12. of the
Committee on
Official Code.
Assignments.
House Bill 720 by Representative Sines of the 180th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Article 1 of Chapter 10 of Title 17 of the Official Code of Georgia
Committee
Annotated.
on Assignments.
House Bill 833 by Representative Stevens of the 164th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Title 52 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated relating to waters.
Committee
and
on Assignments.
House Bill 927 by Representative Parsons of the 44th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Article 1 of Chapter 9 of Title 12 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated relating to air quality.
Committee on
service.
Assignments.
House Bill 993 by Representative Dickey of the 13th, Dempsey of the 13th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Chapter 10 of Title 31 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 1015 by Representative Widower of the 119th and others, a bill to be entitled to amend Article 5 of Chapter 6 of Title 12 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated
Committee
relating
on
to
Assignments.
House Bill 1017 by Representative Lurkey of the 169th and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Code Section 45-9-85 of the Official Code of Georgia
Committee on
Annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 1039 by Representative Watson of the 172nd and others, a bill to be entitled an act to amend Chapter 12, Title 13 of the Official Code of Georgia Annotated relating to automatic
Committee
renewal
on
provisions.
Assignments.
House Resolution 1163 by Representative Gamble of the 15th and others, a bill resolution recognizing Georgia Supreme Court Justice Robert Benham and dedicating a bridge in his honor and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
House Resolution 1300 by Representative Perkle of the 155th and others. A resolution authorizing the change of use of certain property located in Glynn County.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 719 by Representative Silcox of the 52nd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 16 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to crimes and offenses so as to
Committee
provide
on
for the-
Assignments.
House Bill 848 by Representative Blackman of the 146th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 4 of Chapter 5 of Title
Committee
50.
on Assignments.
House Bill 881 by Representative Cooper of the 43rd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 19 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to domestic
Committee on
relations.
Assignments.
House Bill 998 by Representative Rhodes of the 120th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 27 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to game and fish so as to change effective
Committee on
dates.
Assignments.
House Bill 1014 by Representative Tankersley of the 162nd and others. A bill to be entitled, act to amend Chapter 42 of Title 36 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee on
relating.
Assignments.
House Bill 1020 by Representative Gravely of the 67th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 5 of Title 40 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee
relating
on
to driver's
Assignments.
licenses. House Bill 1032 by Representative Hatchett of the 150th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Code Section 31-7-3 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee on
relating.
Assignments.
House Bill 1037 by Representative Dollar of the 45th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Code Section 48-7-40.26 of the Official
Committee
Code
on
of Georgia
Assignments.
House Bill 1045 by Representative Hogan of the 179th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Code Section 38-8-8.3 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to funding.
Committee on
of services.
Assignments.
House Bill 1057 by Representative Rhodes of the 120th and others. A bill to be entitled, act to amend Article 3 of Chapter 12 of Title 2 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to soil
Committee on
amendments.
Assignments.
House Bill 1073 by Representative Watson of the 172nd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 62 of Title 36 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee on
relating to.
Assignments.
House Bill 1098 by Representative Carpenter of the 4th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 32 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to highways, bridges, and ferries.
Committee
so
on
as to provide-
Assignments.
House Bill 1122 by Representative Watson of the 172nd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 2 of Chapter 8 of Title 50 of the Official Code of
Committee
Georgia
on
annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 1216 by Representative Gilliard of the 162nd and others. A resolution recognizing Miss Betty Ann DePietro Rappe and dedicating a road on the Georgia Ports Authority property in her honor and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 105 by Representative Watson of the 172nd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 2 of Chapter 7 of Title 48 of the Official Code of Georgia
Committee on
annotated.
Assignments.
House House Bill 86, excuse me, sir, by Representative Benton of the 31st and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Part 11 of Article 17 of Chapter 2 of Title 20 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee on
relating to
Assignments.
complaints. House Bill 244 by Representative Stevens of the 164th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Part 2 of Article 4 of Chapter 3 of the Title 46 of the Official Code of Georgia
Committee on
annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 336 by Representative Blackman of the 146th and others. Bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 7 of Chapter 3 of Title 47 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to retirement allowances.
Committee on
This bill-
Assignments.
House Bill 448 by Representative Dollar of the 45th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 3 of Chapter 13 of Title 48 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to excise taxes.
Committee on
the-
Assignments.
House Bill 452 by Representative Sines of the 180th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 11 of Title 19 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 479 by Representative Clark of the 147th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to provide for greater protections for individuals who have suffered from childhood sexual abuse, to amend Code Section 9-3-33.1.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 488 by Representative Momtahan of the 17th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to prevent organized retail crime, to amend Chapter 1 of Title 10 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating
Committee
to
on
selling.
Assignments.
House Bill 690 by Representative Burchett of the 176th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 8 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to buildings and housing.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 736 by Representative Belton of the 112th and others. The bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 7 of Chapter 3 of Title 20 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to scholarships,
Committee
loans.
on Assignments.
House Bill 821 by Representative Sines of the 180th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 47 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating
Committee
to
on
retirement.
Assignments.
House Bill 854 by Representative Rutledge of the 109th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 60 of Title 36 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated
Committee on
relating.
Assignments.
House Bill 865 by Representative Scoggins of the 14th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Title 53 of the OCGA relating to wills, trusts, administrative.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 866 by Representative Welch of the 110th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 1 of Chapter 11 of Title 4 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to
Committee
general
on
provisions.
Assignments.
House Bill 907 by Representative Sines of the 180th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Part 2 of Article 2 of Chapter 4 of Title 38 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to the War Veterans Home.
Committee on
House
Assignments.
Bill 912 by Representative Reeves of the 34th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 5 of Title 49 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to programs and protection for children and youth so as to authorize
Committee on
foster parents.
Assignments.
House Bill 953 by Representative Rich of the 97th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Part 1 of Article 3 of Chapter 5 of Title 50 of the Official Code of Georgia annotated relating to the
Committee on
general authority.
Assignments.
House Bill 958 by Representative Setzler of the 35th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 1 of Chapter 5 of Title 49 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to
Committee
children
on
and youth.
Assignments.
House Bill 984 by Representative Reeves of the 34th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to revise provisions and to advance the enforcement of laws and responses.
Committee on Assignments.
House Bill 1021 by Representatives Hitchens of the 161st and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 10 of Chapter 21 of Title 15 of the Official
Committee
Code
on
of Georgia, annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 1035 by Representative Martin of the 49th, a bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 8 of Title 48 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to sales and use taxes to repeal sunset provisions.
Committee on
regarding
Assignments.
House Bill 1046 by Representative Howard of the 124th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Part 1 of Article 8 of Chapter 1 of Title 10 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to petroleum products so as to provide
Committee
for
on
assistance.
Assignments.
House Bill 1050 by Representative Lumsden of the 12th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 38 of Title 33 of the Official Code of Georgia,
Committee on
annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 1084 by Representative Chokas of the 138th and others. Bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 12 of Title 50 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to the commissions and other agencies so as to provide.
Committee on
House
Assignments.
Bill 1090 by Representative Selcox of the 52nd and others. Bill to be entitled, an act to amend Chapter 1 of Title 34 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to general provisions regarding
Committee
labor
on
and industrial.
Assignments.
House Bill 1092 by Representative Powell of the 32nd and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Code Section 43-34 of 25 of the Official Code of Georgia,
Committee on
annotated.
Assignments.
House Bill 1102 by Representative Rutledge of the 109th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 2A of Chapter 8 of Title 48 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating
Committee
to
on
homestead exemptions.
Assignments.
House Bill 1125 by Representative Kelly of the 16th and others. A bill to be entitled, an act to amend Article 1 of Chapter 1 of Title 31 and Article 1 of Chapter 18 of Title 45 of the Official Code of Georgia, annotated relating to general provisions relating to health.
Committee
and
on
state employees.
Assignments.
House Resolution 18 by Representative Hughley of the 136th and others. A resolution compensating Mr. Jakewith Bendre Robinson Sr. and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
House Resolution 1038 by Representative Gordon of the 163rd and others. A resolution compensating Kenneth Eric Gardier and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
House Resolution 1039 by Representative Gordon of the 163rd and others. A resolution commending Dominic Lucci and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
House Resolution 1041 by Representative Gordon of the 163rd and others. A resolution compensating Mark Jones and for other purposes.
Committee on Assignments.
Mr. President, that completes the order.
Ms. Secretary, can you read the reports of standing committees, please?
Mr. President, the Senate Committee on State and Local Governmental Operations has had under consideration the following legislation and has instructed me to report the same back to the Senate with the following recommendation. The Senate Bill 504 do pass, that House Bill 942 do pass, that House Bill 943 do pass, that House Bill 1000 do pass, House Bill 1051 do pass, House Bill 1025 do pass, and House Bill 1088 do pass. Respectfully submitted, Senator Anderson of the 24th Chairman.
Secretary will now read bills and resolutions for the second time.
House Bill 779 by Representative Blackman of the 146 and others, ad valorem, alternative ad valorem tax motor vehicles, revised distribution of the proceedings for such taxes among local governments. House Bill 808 by Representative Momtahan of the 17th and others, alternative ad valorem tax motor vehicles, revised the definition. Mr. President, that completes the order.
It's now time for our morning roll call. It is now time for our morning roll call. The chair recognizes the majority leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that we dispense with the morning roll call.
Majority leader has moved that we dispense with the morning roll call. Is there objection? The chair hears none, and the roll call is dispensed with. If I could get the chamber's attention, we're going to go through the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm going to lead this chamber in a word of prayer. If I could get you to rise to your feet. Doorkeepers, please secure the doors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Georgia flag. I pledge allegiance to the Georgia flag and to the principles for which it stands, wisdom, justice, moderation. If you'd please bow your head. God, thank you so much for the grace and love that you have shown us. Thank you so much for the incredible examples that you have put before us. God, we come at you in a time of need. We ask for wisdom. We ask for guidance. We ask for protection. We ask you to fill those gaps that are forming. We ask you to continue to lead us in a direction that allows Georgia to continue to be a shining star. It is in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Mr. Secretary, can you read a group of privilege resolutions, please?
Senate Resolution 947 by Senator Unterman of the 45th, a resolution recognizing and commending Master Sergeant Timothy Knoll on the occasion of his military retirement and for other purposes. Senate Resolution 949 by Senator Anderson of the 43rd and others, a resolution commending and congratulating Bishop E. Miles Fowler and for other purposes. Senate Resolution 950 by Senator Lucas of the 26th and others, a resolution recognizing and commending the Mercer Rural Health Innovation Center and for other purposes. Senate Resolution 951 by Senator Wilkinson of the 50th and others, a resolution recognizing and commending Roger Mooney and for other purposes. Senate Resolution 953 by Senator Henson of the 41st and others, a resolution recognizing and commending Brenda Porter and Impact Theater Atlanta and for other purposes. Mr. President, that completes the order.
Is there objection to adoption of the privilege resolutions? The chair hears none, and the resolutions are adopted. Chair would like to recognize the senator from the 32nd for a point of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. President. This is just a brief moment to talk about some common sense recommendations for coronavirus that is concerning to all of us. First of all, I'd like to say that the Georgia Department of Public Health website or the governor's website are your best places to go for information. And the Georgia Department of Public Health also has a hotline that people can call if they have questions. If you think you may need to be tested, you should either call your primary care physician or the Department of Public Health's website, hotline. And a lot of this is common sense. We're trying to flatten the curve of this virus and keep it from spreading and protect our most vulnerable citizens. So the most important thing is if you're sick, stay home and continue all the things we've been working on about hand washing and avoiding handshakes and close physical contact. The most vulnerable among us are elderly and people with chronic diseases. Elderly is defined for this purpose as over 60. And chronic diseases would be things like heart and lung disease, diabetes, and immunosuppression. Think hard about being in a crowd or in close contact, especially if you belong to one of the groups above. Again, the idea of shutting everything down is to flatten the curve of spread of this virus. Please help protect our most vulnerable citizens. Thank you. I yield the will.
Thank you, Senator. Does any other senator wish to rise on a point of personal privilege? The chair sees none. At this point, we have no additional business on our calendar, and under the authority pursuant to Part 5 of H.R. 1473 and further pursuant to the resolution, the scheduling of meetings set forth in House Resolution 1473 be discontinued until such time as the Speaker of the House and the President of the Senate may, by joint agreement, provide for the reconvening of the House and Senate.